Welcome everybody. I'm Jabby Kaway, joined by Jess Cassie, another JK in the house. So you guys, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to be looking at a trailer called 65. And have you seen the teaser for this at all?
I have not.
Oh, so you don't know anything about what we're about to get into?
Bit.
Okay, great. So I saw the teaser for this and I thought it was fantastic. I'm actually very, very excited to see what we got here. I won't say anything. I don't want to ruin it for you.
Okay,
but expect some awesome-tacular ahead. You guys, so hit that subscribe button, please. Bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote the sucker up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. And be sure to give Jess Cassie a follow. There is links in the description below just for y'all. All right, here we go.
Run! My name is Mills. I was the pilot of the ship. We've crash landed on an uncharted planet. We are the only survivors. I don't know where we are, but there's something out there. Something alien.
It's just some innocent water. What? It's a geyser. Oh boy.
We must get to an escape vessel.
Escape pods. Location unknown.
We need to be quiet and move. I need to get us home.
Family.
Ready? Run!
That's definitely reminded me of like.
Look at me. Look at me.
Oh my God.
That is terrifying.
Jeez. This director loves putting the camera right up inside
I was noticing that.
Andrew
Like
Garfield, Adam Driver's face. What were you
Very
saying?
close-up shots. I
Yeah.
was noticing that. Good reaction. It was very much reminding me of like Jurassic World with like a bit of like House of the Dragon and like Bird Box, I think is the movie.
I've never seen Bird Box.
What? Oh
Yeah, I've never. I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I'm familiar with it as far as its existence, but I've never actually watched it. I want to.
Definitely the same genre if you're like into like stuff like this. That's gonna be amazing if it's like in that like universe.
I was excited, like I said, from the teaser, and one of the things I remarked on was the design of the dinosaurs, because as far as I understand, we've got updated information about what dinosaurs looked like. Not that. It's not that, but
Well, that's the classic. You gotta have the classic look sometimes.
Exactly. I mean, that's what it is like that's the look that is the most, I guess, fear-inducing.
Yeah.
When you see that, it's like, and you see that up against the main character, it doesn't invite a giggle, it invites being petrified. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the appropriate response that, that's what the directors want. The writer-directors, Scott Beck and Brian Woods, that's what they want. Because if you put feathers all over the T-Rex, it might look like a joke.
It's literally gonna look like a chicken.
I mean, that being said, if a giant chicken showed up, while
I
that
might
might
be a
be
little scared.
Yeah, exactly. While that might be funny, that's still terrifying.
Yeah.
It might kill somebody. It just takes one violent act from that giant chicken, and then you're like, okay, that went from hilarious to hilarious and messed up and scary.
I might think about that before like bed, going to sleep. Mm-hmm. I might think about that dinosaur.
Exactly. And it'll definitely like leave an impression. It's almost like, Chucky is a doll, but it still freaks you out, right?
I can't with Chucky.
So why can't like a big clucking dinosaur chicken scare you all the same? But anyway, that's beside the point. Adam Driver, he's such a talented actor, obviously.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
I mean, obviously you have a little girl there who is the supporting, but I feel like it's mostly going to be him and those close-ups.
Yeah.
And
because it provides like intimacy with like the movie and the audience.
Yeah.
Because like when you are staring directly at the camera, it feels like they're staring at you. So like like in that perspective, like you are the kid that he's like trying to calm down.
Yeah.
So that is what you go home thinking about.
Yeah, exactly. With that also, I feel like you're able to save a little bit of money. Because there's like a lot of effects and I'm thinking, how much of the movie is this? Because it feels like this more of an intimate story where it's more about what you don't see. Even though you're seeing a lot of the dinosaurs in the shot and in the trailer, I feel like it's more about what's off camera, them hiding, them in fear, the waiting and anticipation of something about to happen, and then the surprise of being woken up by a dinosaur. I feel like a lot of this is going to be silence. A lot of this is going to be them off camera in an effort to induce the maximum amount of fear and save money.
Exactly.
And then use that money well, so you have like your $1 million shots or whatever it is whenever the dinosaur actually is on camera. When I say those close-ups are saving money, it's not a joke. Like it's, you know, you're not having to worry about a lot of the set design, the set dressing.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Or all that stuff. Oh, that's what you do. I forgot. Yeah. So like all that stuff kind of goes out the window if the camera's right there.
Exactly.
You know, bokeh.
It saves our department a lot of work.
Yeah. I mean, you can move a lot faster. Even the little conversation underneath the dead carcass dinosaur thing, he's like, you got to move, you got to blah, 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 blah. And it's just on him, then it's on her. Simple, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Especially when you have like that proper timing down and you like have those like intimate moments where it is like super close up and you don't have like a lot of scripting and you allow like the story to like happen like and unfold naturally.
Yeah.
I feel like that creates a really, really good movie because it makes you feel more immersed rather than feeling like you're watching the story of two people. It just feels more like you're in the universe and you're in the world because there's just like you don't have as much like talking and
less voyeuristic and more participation.
Yes,
Okay.
Exactly.
Gotcha. I hear you. Oh, got it. I don't know what that was. I really enjoyed A Quiet Place, but surprisingly, I enjoyed A Quiet Place 2 even more. I know that that's probably not a popular opinion, but I thought that for me, it was a better experience than the first one. I know that Achara Kirk felt the opposite. You know, she liked the first one better. But for me, there was so much going on in that second one. And all this to say, I trust those filmmakers, you know?
Oh, yeah. Well, I also feel like with A Quiet Place 2 was, again, more personal because, like, the first one was, you know, you had all of that hype around it, and it was absolutely phenomenal. But the second one, they kind of got into their groove. You understand, like, the universe a lot more. Obviously, as time goes on, production just gets better.
Right.
So you had significantly better graphics also, and you had, like, proper timing with, like, jump scares. It's never the jump scares that are what make the movie. It is the anticipation into them, and I felt like A Quiet Place 2 specifically had perfect timing.
Oh, okay, cool. So we're on the same page then.
I would agree.
I thought you were about to take me down and be like, look, here's what's up.
No, I think both are very amazing.
Here's why you dumb, Jabby Quay. No, but Sam Raimi's name is also attached to this. I was just watching the movie Megan the other day. Did you see that?
I haven't, but I've been seeing so many things about that. I want to see it so bad.
So I loved it. I'm not a horror person by any stretch.
Oh, it stresses me out.
But I love that movie. And the thing is, there were instances where they took liberties in terms of how it was shot, where you had like crash zooms and stuff like that in very specific moments. It wasn't throughout. It almost broke the continuity of style. Kind of just showed up out of nowhere, but it still worked for the movie. And so I'm wondering, with Sam Raimi attached to this, are they going to explore anything like that? Is he just totally hands off and be like, you do you, boo? Is there going to be any Sam Raimi isms in this depiction of 65 million years ago or whenever this took place? I still don't know exactly where this is set, other than dinosaurs and sort of a prehistoric thing. But like, I'm imagining that this is supposed to be early Earth.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems like the energy that it's going for. It's definitely like, what is it? There's a movie that it's reminding me of, and I can't remember. But just anything like Bermuda Triangle related is the energy that it's giving.
There's a movie called Annihilation with Natalie Portman. You said you're into indie movies and stuff like that, but of course that's not the one you saw. Because I'm trying to think what you could possibly be thinking of that this reminds you of.
I don't know. Like it's like it might be like a childhood like memory of something that I might have trauma blocked because I got scared.
Never-ending story.
Yeah.
That is a story about a person being transported to another foreign place and having to try to survive. But anyways.
Watch it come back in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, I'll remember. I'll text you.
You'll wake up in the middle of the night. We'll just attach to this. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Make sure to follow Jess Cassie on the social media. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please hit that bell icon, all notifications, and vote this video up. I'm Jabby Koi. This is
Jess Cassie.
Peace out. It so sounds like just kidding.
JK.